Good morning, Coyotes, and welcome to the very last C Group hosted show, hosted by more specifically me, Ella Mahoney.
And me, Lauren Mowry. But don't worry, you'll be seeing us in about 2 weeks for the very last 2018-2019 Cmstv.
Let's get this show started.
You heard her.
Let's roll the intro.
Back.
You know what I wish we had at the lunch line?
What?
Boba tea. Yum.
Well, luckily, Bella, Quincy, and Kayla have some information on Tapioca Express.
Let's see what they found out.
Hey Coyotes, we went to Tapioca Express. What's the most popular drink?
Tapioca milk tea.
How long has Tapioca been in business?
I think about 6 or 7 years. This place has been here. I've only worked here for a year, but I hear that we've been here for about 6 or 7 years.
What's your favorite part about working here?
I think my favorite part is like my coworkers. You check your schedule and you're like, all right, I'm hanging out with Kevin and Brandon today, and just go in.
Are there any other locations?
San Marcos, by the DMV, around the college.
How are you different from other businesses?
I think we're different from other businesses in that everyone here is friends, and we generally share the same mindset and pride about work.
By the way, they gave it to us for free. Don't worry, we tipped. Bye Coyotes, make sure you go and check out Tapioca Express.
Those drinks look super good.
Yeah, I can't wait to check it out sometime.
Maybe during the summer.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. We're still in school for a few more weeks.
True, only a couple more early mornings getting dropped off by the curb.
Speaking of, have you noticed the new red paint coat on the curb?
Of course, who wouldn't? But I wish I knew why it was there.
Well, Taylor had some of our same questions and went out to find some answers.
Let's send it off to Taylor with the red curb.
Red curbs indicate safety for pedestrians, especially students. The recently painted red lines behind Calvert Hills Middle School has gotten the principal and the residents talking. Principal Ecker explains the safety reasons behind the city's decision for the red curbs.
Changes that we've seen recently is at the back gate, the city decided to paint a red curb to be able to keep an area clear except for emergency vehicles. An area that's a safe zone for them to be able to cross the street, which is the reason behind or the rationale behind the red curb.
Principal Ecker welcomes feedback from concerned parents.
Any input we get from families is great.
There are parents and residents that are in favor of the curbs and others that have concern. One concerned parent explains why he opposes the red curb.
I don't think the red curb is a good idea because I've been dropping off for many years, months and years at that spot, and as soon as the red curbs went into place, I saw that most of the cars are ignoring them anyway and still pulling up to the curb and stopping and dropping off. And so two things. You can't force people to be good drivers, and the biggest problem at that drop-off area is just that parents are in a rush and they're not watching for kids. And just because you prevent them from stopping within 50 yards of that crosswalk doesn't mean they're going to slow down or pay more attention to where the kids are.
Even though some drivers disagree of these newly painted red lines, there's good reason to have them. If I'm a student crossing the road and a driver is not paying attention, someone could get seriously hurt, the driver or the student. That's why the city of Carlsbad has painted these newly red lines to ensure that drivers are alert and to stop when students are crossing the road. I'm Taylor Lombard reporting for CMS TV, and I'll send back to the anchors at the desk.
It's so cool.
What is?
The school's concerned with our safety,
They really make it a priority to protect us, but they also enjoy some fun.
which can be found at some ASB-hosted events, such as the Spring Carnival that happened last week.
Let's send it off to me
And
Caitlin with some inside scoop.
Hey Coyotes, as you might have heard, last Friday our ASB hosted a school-wide Spring Carnival. I went down to get an inside look. When I first walked up to the entrance on Friday after school, I was greeted by a line of kids. Once I got to the front of the line, I received a wristband and gained full access to the carnival. The ticket was free, with my prepaid ASB sticker. General admission without an ASB sticker was $5, as it is with most ASB events. The first thing that I noticed was its full outdoor environment, complete with carnival games, axe throwing, a games truck, and an outdoor water fight arena. For those of us who got hungry, ASB sold various snacks and beverages. The overall atmosphere was very lively. Kids danced and hung out with their friends as they listened to the DJ's mix of songs. To gather others' opinions, I went to ask students what their favorite part of the carnival was.
My favorite part of the carnival is food.
Hanging out with friends!
Okay, my favorite part of the carnival is food, I guess.
Food.
Our favorite part of the carnival was the hacky sack.
My favorite part about the carnival were the carnival games.
Their feedback was great. To end the day, I went to speak to our school's ASB president, Kate Anderson, to get a behind-the-scenes look.
So this year at our spring carnival, we have a lot of cool things that we've never had before. Our whole carnival is outside this year, which is different than any other of our carnivals. We have axe throwing, we of course have tons of food, we have Kona Ice, and we have a video game truck. So there's a lot of fun, and anyone can find anything that they want to do.
Wow, that's so cool.
Overall, I had a great time. This is C Group members Ella, Lauren, and Caitlin, signing off. I love knowing what our school has to offer.
Speaking of which, let's send it off to Taylor with this week's announcements.
Hey Coyotes, I'm Taylor Lamar for the final announcements for this year. So first up, 6th and 7th graders, you're done with SBAC testing, and you have no more, but 8th graders, you still have one more week for science, but you got it. And we have no school on Monday because of Memorial Day. So for today, after 6th period, go to the gym for the Memorial Assembly. And exhibition night is 5:30 to 7:30 on May 30th, so make sure to check that out. And that's it. I'm Taylor Lohmeyer for the last announcements for this year, and I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
CHMS never fails to have so many unique events happening every week.
And so many unique individuals.
One of which is Trevor Martinez.
A 7th grader known for his mountain biking skills.
Let's send it off to James and Sean with the Student Spotlight.
Hi, my name is Trevor Martinez, and I've been riding bicycles for 6.5 years. I have been riding bikes since I have been 3.5, and what motivated me to start riding bikes was the feeling of moving at fast speeds, being able to do whatever you want, and getting the courage to get more and more of an advanced rider, like throughout all the years I've been riding my bike. Today I'm riding my Shift R3 Haro. Before this bike, I got this on Christmas. I had a Haro Downtown 18-inch BMX bike. This bike is much better than any of the bikes I've ever had. I have back shocks, front shocks, disc brakes, and multiple gears that I can switch through, going down hills, going up hills. And my shocks really help when I'm going down bumpy terrain, or if I'm like doing jumps. If I like mess it up, I can save it with the shocks. And with the BMX bikes, you can't really save anything because it's got no compress. When you hit, you just slam on like the jump or the flats. So this bike has been much much better than the BMX. Got me motivated to keep riding. I would go out right across the street from my house. I have a big area where I can ride all these jumps, and I go out almost every day. And every time I'd crash, I remember one time I crashed really hard, and I cut my whole chin open. And I came home, and I walked in the door, and my dad was laughing at me. And then I knew that this was the sport I wanted to do.
Hey Coyotes, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching, Coyotes. Hope you. Oh!
Wow, those were some serious mountain biking skills.
Yeah, we do have some talented students.
Like Big Nate and Young Einstein, or better known as Aiden K and Jake.
Let's send it off to have a first look at the premiere of the newest rap music video.
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh my god,
Gucci on my shirt, parking in reverse. May not have a Lambo, but at least I don't have a curse. Trapping hard on my verse. Cap on my grills. Aquaman with gills. 100s on my bills. Shiny forehead just like Dr. Phil. Just like James Charles, all the tea I just spill.
Yeah, he just spilled, yeah. Hey, Aiden on the track, ready to go right now. Sneakers got 1,000 on them cause I can't afford. Got an effing class, I gotta go and praise the Lord. Thank you God, Chromebook almost dead, I need a charger, do you have one? No more talking to my friends cause S-Pack just has begun. I feel like a smart student cause I turn my work on time. Try to study hard, my mom is yelling at me dinner time. 2 + 3 is 5, I know my math, it is so cool. Gotta go fast cause I'm really late for school. Class is hard, I'm tired, fall asleep right on my desk. My pencil isn't sharpened and I had to take a test. I wish I could be smart, my school look full of A's and B's. Me and Jake are monkeys climbing all over your trees.
Wow, that was something.
A great way to end our last C Group show.
As always,
I'm Lauren.
and I'm Ella.
Thanks
for watching, Coyotes. Bye.